Miles, preparing for your 100th appearance for Bristol Bears.
Yep.
A lot's changed since that first one in 2017 against Hartbury. Talk to me about changes on and off the field, rugby and personal life.
Yeah, a lot's happened in 5 years, as you said. You know, rugby-wise, there's been a big change. Obviously, going from Bristol Rugby into Bristol Bears, the rebranding there was huge. Getting promoted from the championship into the premiership was obviously a goal and of ours from the first year that I was here. Lucky enough, we did that in the first year and have been up ever since. So rugby-wise, there's been heaps that has changed there. Obviously, a lot of players have come and gone at the same time. Personally, I've come over and started a family. You know, I came over here with my girlfriend at the time. Now, obviously married, 2 kids. So that's, you know, a lot of stuff's happened off the field there. And then Jake and I started Borough as well. So that's another sort of milestone for us to start a business together and you know, have 2 cafes now. We obviously love the city that we wanted to hang around, and I think it's fantastic. You've got this, you know, central CBD hub down there, and then you know, 5-10 minutes later you're out in the countryside like where we are now today. So there's plenty to do. There's all the arts and the music, obviously the sport as well here. So you know, there's a lot of variety that you can keep yourself entertained around the place. So there's always things happening, always live events, always sort of calendar things you tick off, like the balloon festival and stuff like that. So yeah, plenty to do, and that's why we love it. I think that there's a lot of variety and great people and great events. One of our things we've worked on for a long time here as Bristol Bears is, you know, inspiring our community, and I think they have been inspired by the team over the last few years, and there's definitely been a growth in interest in rugby here. You know, the West Country's always loved their rugby, and we're probably pretty fortunate that we've only got the one club here in Bristol that we can, you know, really gather together and support the one team. So we felt that grow over the last 5 years, and you know, it's been down to a lot of hard work from the group, but you know, the fans have been unreal, and they always come up and have a chat and want to talk rugby, which is great because, you know, we obviously as players love the game as well, so it's great to have that communication with the local community. I think we're pretty lucky that we scored quite a few amazing tries throughout the year. It's hard to narrow down which one are actually the best, but there's a few personal favourites obviously, and a few probably crowd favourites. I won against the Tigers a couple of years ago. I get a few mentions from that, quite a bit from supporters. For me, there's a few that I actually really relish that were great moments. You know, pushing over against Exeter at home in the final, well, I think it was like 82nd minute or something to win the game. Another one against Exeter, similar position down there to win against them away, which is huge as well. So there's a couple there that are pretty memorable. Like if you're not enjoying your whole life, you know, outside of the game, then it's difficult to be motivated and push forward, and being in an environment where, you know, like the premiership, it's so tough week in, week out to be motivated to go. You've got to be enjoying everything about your life, and it makes it obviously a lot easier to enjoy it on the field. So to come over, you see a lot of guys come over from other countries in Southern Hemisphere, things like that, that it's a bit of a change for them, and they don't really enjoy it too much. So having that environment around you to support you, like I've had over here the last 5 years, definitely makes it a lot more enjoyable and a lot easier to hang around and try and perform your best.